everyone. Welcome to Morning Briefing on Aspheric TV. I am Dayo Olujuwo Ekuni, and I cannot be less happy having
Mustafa Abdul Malik. Don't go there. Don't go there. I told you don't go there. No, don't go there. Mustafa Abdul Malik.
Oh, right now I will be giving you top happenings making headlines on the front pages of national newspapers in Nigeria. The Punch. According to The Punch, there are strong indications that the Yobe State Governor and Chairman of the Caretaker Committee of the All Progressive Congress, Mai Malabuni, has intensified moves to prevent the party's national convention scheduled for February from holding. Guardian. Politicking for 2023 general elections has begun at full throttle. Barely 24 hours after national leader of the All Progressive Congress, APC, Ahmed Bola Tinubu, announced his intention to contest the presidential election, Governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, has also joined the race, as he yesterday declared his decision to vie for the number one seat, now the nation. All Progressives Congress APC governors have resolved to seek President Muhammadu Buhari's intervention in the resolution of conflict rising from preparations for the party's national convention. The Nation learned yesterday. This day reports that a former head of interim national government, ING, Chief Ernest Adegunle Oladende Shonekon, has died. Shonekon died yesterday in Lagos of natural causes. His family said he was aged 85 years. Daily Trust. In the Daily Trust is fresh rumpus in the All Progressives Congress APC over which zone should produce President Muhammad Buhari's successor, as Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State on Tuesday announced his intention to vie for the presidential seat. Daily Independent. Monday's declaration by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, former Lagos State Governor, that he will run for the presidency in 2023 on the platform of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC will not deter Vice President Yemi Osinbajo from also contesting. Daily Independent gathered. Right now we'll go on a quick break, and when we come back we'll talk about the roundup of all Welcome back, everyone. Well, Uncle Musti. Oh,
yeah, Mustafa.
So, looking at the headlines that I've been able to give out, dish out.
Yeah.
What did you find so intriguing and interesting?
Well, so far, yesterday during your briefing,
Yes.
you had already talked about the death of the elder statesman, Ernest Shonekon. So, which is part of the front pages
Yes.
of some of the dailies.
Mm-hmm.
So, we had already talked about that one. We can only say, may so rest in peace.
Mm-hmm.
So, then we'll move on to some other. The interesting part is that of APC convention,
Yeah.
which is generating hues and cries here and there.
Mm-hmm.
2 days ago, it was Tinubu that went to the villa to signify his interest to the president. And yesterday again, Governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, he was there too. It shows that activities is gradually picking up. And behind the scene, there's other things that is going on within APC. APC convention, you have one of the dailies, specifically said it, I think Punch also, that the caretaker chairman of the party, Bala Boni, and some other people, Malami, the Attorney General of the Federation, Governor of KB, Bagudu, Jigawa, those ones forming a clique, and they are working behind the scene to for the postponement of the convention that's supposed to happen this coming February. This is to tell you that all is not well within APC.
Yeah.
All is not well within the APC. You could see that the declaration by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu alone has really, really hit up the polity within, not only within APC, but at the political system. But the most part of it is within the APC. It's like the soul of the party is now put into test. So you could see that you have a clique of the governor of Yobe and some other persons trying to rescue the party from the hands of some other people. So you see, what they are trying to avoid is a situation whereby the next National Executive Council of the party not be aligned to people, the national leader of the party, Tinubu. So automatically, which camp picked from the next national executive of the party will determine who fly the flag of the party in 2023, and that is why they are fighting it now. But another thing again that you should take into consideration is like APC is full of itself. They now believe that 2023 will still form the government. So, and that you will not blame them. You blame the major opposition party, that is PDP. PDP has not really been able to show that strength that as a leading opposition party.
They've not been able to step up.
If they had stepped up, there's no way that APC will be doing what they are doing. Because as it is now, APC is doing as if they are very certain of succeeding Buhari. You understand? So it's just like in those days whereby if you go to some state, like a state like Rivers, there's no opposition. The main opposition is within the PDP. Whoever win PDP ticket automatically become the governor of Rivers. You understand? That was then. So that is exactly what APC is doing now. As if they have this dream that come 2023 they will still form the government. So PDP as the main opposition party, they need to step up their game. If they step up their game, APC will not be relaxed the way they are doing now. So let's keep watching.
Because that's the best we can do now. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar has suffered a terrible business blow in the hands of the federal government led by the President Muhammad Buhari.
Well, that is, you know, this in politics, just like we said yesterday, you cannot empower your enemy financially. If you empower him financially, he will hunt at you.
Definitely.
You understand? So if you look at it very well, since Atiku left APC back to PDP, his business interests have been suffering.
Yeah.
I think sometimes last year he tried to sell his business interest in Intels. Intels has been the major Atiku's investment aside his American investing in Yola. So since the coming of Buhari, and he has shown interest that look, I'm no more with you in APC, he left. So they have dealt with Intel so much that the concession that they gave, MPA gave to Intels, they took it back.
Yeah.
So he lost a lot of money, billions of dollars. So it's all part of game. In politics, when all you could do is to incapacitate your opponent.
Well, they didn't really give reasons, but according to reports, they said that it was from illegal advice from the Attorney General of Nigeria. It's just a legal advice.
You see, Dayo, we know this thing very clearly. You understand? Like in advanced democracy. Okay, take for instance like Amazon. American government regulates Amazon's activity, but in spite of the regulation, they still have interest in Amazon because Amazon in America alone, over 100,000 employees. Amazon has over 100,000 employees. So what are you talking about? When American government now decide to like slam Amazon, the interest of these 100,000 employees will be at stake. So you discover that in advanced democracy, there is fusion of both the economy and politics. But here, politics override the economy. And you discover that the economy is suffering.
Yeah.
You understand? No matter what Intel is doing, at least Intel is one of the largest employer of labor that is outside Shell and the other major oil exploration companies in Rivers State. Intel has operation in Rivers, in Onne, virtually in the entire Niger Delta. But you discover that because of one person's interest, the government now incapacitated activities of Intel, so which doesn't augur well for our economy. It doesn't Intel contribute to the GNP of the Nigeria gross national product of the Nigeria economy, whereby it boosts our GDP. But they didn't consider that one. In Nigeria, it's all about politics. Politics is politics. So
and won the contract. That's what I feel so sad about. It's looking so
well.
tricky.
If the process is transparent, let's give the government the benefit of doubt. If the process to the termination of their contract is transparent, good and fine. You know, apart from, okay, let's be clear to ourselves. You and I know quite okay that an average Nigerian business interest, both small and big, we have this shrewd character of evading tax. You understand? How do you pay tax? When you do your financial statement for the year, that will determine what you pay to the government as a tax. Some of them, they will not order declared, so that they will not pay
the actual.
That is what they are doing. And at times, in fact, some businesses, they determine what the government does, so which is not appropriate. So, but let's see, maybe if the government is transparent in the process, we'll know.
Well, NIMC server hacked. The federal government reacts to viral reports. Well, according to reports, there's a cyber tech who identified himself as Sam.
Yes.
On Monday, he claimed in an article that he hacked into the nation's NIMC server and stole over 3 million national identification number name of Nigerians.
When I saw that report on Monday, although it came from one of these online
viral
print media that is so critical of the government.
Okay.
So I wouldn't like to mention names. So when I saw it, I thought it's still one of their criticism of the government. But as something relating to hacking of database is serious because our NIN contains our BVN. Our bank details is here. So thank God that national identification management they have now came out to say no. But you and I, who are Nigerians, we know it. At times, an official thing will be there, and something will happen, but the official statement will be we will now try to to manage the effect of it. But we're in 21st century. We should tell ourselves the truth. When you are keeping data of Nigerians, even if it's an organization like banks that they accord management of their database so much important, because there is no way you can be in the bank without having the expertise on how to manage your data. So this is government in Nigeria. We just believe that probably you discover that they will. And the funny part of this thing, you discover that in the budget, there will be large percentage of the allocation for the management of this.
Well, the Director General of NIMC said that the organization has built a robust and credible system for Nigeria's identity database. So, saying that it was hacked would be a lie, according to him.
A damage control.
Yes, to cover up.
So then, Nigerians would like doing this thing. We like fire brigade approach. Now it has happened. It's now what they're supposed to have done from the beginning. Now they'll now rush to start the process afresh. And you know the bureaucracy here. Bureaucracy here. At times you will not, as a chief executive, you will not blame them. If you know the in thing within the system, because this thing it has to pass through budgetary allocation to say, okay, I need, we need like social experts in forensic expert. We need cyber security expert. The organization will not just get up and say, okay, we'll put an advert. It will pass through budgetary allocation. And the budgetary allocation now will now go through the Senate. The Senate now will now say, okay, no, you don't need this. You don't need that. So at the end of the day, due to bureaucracy, what needed to be done will not be done until the damage has been done. So you understand? So let's keep our fingers crossed and watch how it goes. But if indeed a private individual is somewhere, anywhere around the world succeeded in hacking,
and that's a blow.
That's very serious blow. Do you know what it is? Once you have your BVN contain is linked to your bank. So a lot of people's financial transaction will be compromised. So we should just pray. It's something. It's not too good. In an advanced country like America, anything hacking, they don't play with it. It's something at the very highest level. They must question it. No country, even in Israel, even small country like Iran, they don't joke with it. If you hack into a database, it's a serious offense. But like for us here, it's still game as usual. So let's watch and see.
Well, that's all for Morning Briefing on Asteric TV. Thank you all for staying with us. I am Dayo Lujo Ekuni.
And I'm Uncle Mustafa Abdul Malik.
Uncle Mustilala. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. And do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on all our social media handles. Thank you.